Hey, real dads. Hope everything's going well with you guys. Gonna go ahead and drop a video on step number three. But before I do that, I want to talk about step number two. First one was DNA. Second one was establishing or getting yourself on child support. What I want to say about that is you have to realize first of all that everything that I say on this channel is going to be from experience, from me. Okay, a personal experience. You might catch some stuff I'll say because maybe something I learned via research or from another person telling me their experience, whatever. But always have to check what's going on in your city, what's going on in your state. Okay, always do your own homework. But anyway, so I recently found out that not everyone can put themselves on child support. Apparently, I don't know how true that is, but apparently in South Carolina, you can't do that. That's okay. One of the things I also want to say is with the child support thing and with the DNA, I guess, if you can come to an agreement with the other co parent, that's great, man. Just make sure, say for instance, if you come up with an amount for you to pay for child support, that's excellent, but protect yourself. Don't just say, okay, cool, I'll pay blank amount of money. Uh, Draw it up, at a minimum, get it and on a Microsoft Word document and get a witness to sign it here. There, I would at a minimum, and I don't even know if that would hold up in court. But what I would say is get the child support agency involved. They'll have a mediator. Ask if they have a mediator, and maybe if the female is okay with you paying such and such in child support, they can get it on a legal document. Okay, just make sure you cross your T's, dot your I's. Okay, protect yourself. But anyway, I want to go into step three. Okay, so step three, you got your DNA test, you got yourself on child support, or you've established a child support one way or another. Uh, Step three is get legal visitation. Okay, get legal visitation. All right, so there's a couple ways of going about this. Okay, one, you can agree, right? The female can say, okay, yeah, you're a stand-up dad. I realize that you should be in a child's or the children's life. So yeah, let's get you some visitation, and that's great, man. If that happens, you're one of those few fortunate guys that can muster something like that up. Hey, I know a lot of states have mediators, and they'll sit there with you and the other co-parent, and they'll figure out your visitation, man, and it won't be of any cost to you, or maybe it'll be very cheap. So yeah, man. So basically, agreeing, getting a mediator session, and go ahead and get your visitation established, so that we have protection over your time with your child, and essentially, legal protection over your bond that you're gonna build over the next few years, next several years. Okay, but if that's not the case, and the other co-parent is maybe not so cordial, or you don't have that kind of relationship where you even want to, you know, contemplate asking them if they want to agree to something, then the best thing for you to do is to get an attorney. Okay. Uh, and I will say this about, when you get an attorney, it doesn't have to be top dollar. Okay. Just get an attorney that's reasonably priced, definitely someone that you can afford. Um, yeah, that's a big thing. With attorneys, you get what you pay for. But since you're only trying to establish legal visitation, that shouldn't be anything too tricky. A lot of these attorneys can address legal visitation with their eyes closed. In the hands behind their back. So, just get an attorney that's pretty competent. Word of mouth is a good way to get a reference to a good attorney. You can use the internet. Um, it's not hard to get an attorney, man. Drive up and down downtown. It's easy. But most attorneys, I think probably all attorneys have what's called a free consultation, which means basically you can go in there, talk to the attorney, and you can kind of feel each other out. You tell them what your situation is with you and the other co-parent. They can tell you about themselves, their credentials, their history, how long they've been doing it. You kind of fill each other out, build that rapport, see if you like them, if they like you, if it's a good fit. And by all means, man, if you don't like an attorney, if something doesn't sit right, don't hire him. Don't hire him. Follow your gut when dealing with these attorneys, okay? And you can talk to as many attorneys as you want, of course. But yeah, so get an attorney that is pretty decent, competent, and that's affordable, okay? Also, when you talk to the attorney during your free consultation and throughout, always be truthful with them. Tell them the whole story and nothing but the truth, okay? Whole truth, nothing but truth, okay? Tell them about any arrests, any warrants, any child support debt you have. The list goes on. Whatever you have, okay? Whether you think it's important or not, tell them, okay? Because like I said before, things can get ugly, and the more prepared your attorney is and the more that they know about you and your relationship and everything surrounding it, the better prepared they'll be. You do not want your attorney to be fighting for your visitation or whatever down the line and for them to be caught off guard by something, okay? That's never good, okay? So be truthful. And I think that's it, man. Just like I said, get an attorney that's affordable, one that feels right to you, and be truthful, and they'll handle it for you, man. Visitation is, like I said, it's pretty clear cut most of the time, unless you got some stuff going on. But yeah, man. The one thing I will say though, and this goes with everything, okay? Once you start hiring attorneys, okay, that's the point of no return. What I mean by that is, if you've already tried to, and I recommend you try to tell the other parent, hey, I want visitation. Can we agree to something? Give them a chance, not long, but just give them a chance to say, okay, yes, let's do it. But once you finally retain an attorney, you get an attorney, you start going that route, consider that the point of no return, okay? Once you start doing that, you pay your retainer, you're doing that, and the ball's rolling, there is no, now I wanna agree. When they get that first motion in the mail, sometimes it'll surprise them, and that's another thing, be quiet. Silence is key. Don't say, oh, I got an attorney. No, just do it. Let them get their motion in the mail or whatever, however they get it, and let them deal with it. Don't discuss anything. But that's the point of no return, man. So don't start backing down because somebody sweet talks you. I know how these relationships with the other parent can be. Maybe you're kind of together, kind of not, and you still have feelings for them. Hey, you have to learn it the hard way. But once you get an attorney, man, that's it. Follow through with your actions. Be confident. Okay. But yeah, man, and I don't really need to go too much more into it because once you get your attorney, he or she is going to know exactly what to do, assuming you chose a good one, and they're gonna take care of you. Okay. And in a perfect world, you're gonna get a good attorney. They're gonna take care of you. Okay. But just be prepared, man. A lot of ugly stuff can come out. Depending on the type of person you're dealing with, a lot of ugly stuff can come out, man. People lie. People say all kinds of things, so. But that's it. Step 3, get legal visitation. It is important. Do not rely solely on someone's word that you're going to get the child, okay? Protect yourself. Protect the child. All right? If you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, of course, let me know. And feel free to email me, realdads365@gmail.com, okay? Until next time.